Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the continuation of Taiko World Cup 2022, the quarterfinal weekend. We had a beautiful 6-3 result between Brazil and Russia, but we're going to be kicking things off with the next lot of matches with Finland and Turkey. I am vv14441916, and joining me today is none other than my good old friend Jai. How you doing?
Hello, I'm doing very well, and I'm actually really looking forward to this match. This might be a loser's bracket encounter, but these two teams absolutely stacked. Finland taking out Italy in the winner's bracket, the higher seed, and then Turkey going 3-5 against Australia, who's still in winner's bracket. So both of these teams, I think, are slept on. I think they're both really strong. I'm looking forward to this battle of giants.
Oh yeah, especially for two teams who are looking to prove themselves and take their countries as far as they possibly can. Definitely both sides wanting to show that they have a lot to stay for in this tournament. So, well, it's going to be an interesting match all around as we get ready for this next hour of matches. We do also have Malaysia and I believe New Zealand. They will be also playing simultaneously. If this wraps up early, we may have a look at the other match, but we'll see.
Yeah, there's also a command in chat if you want to grab the MP for that match. So if you want to keep track with how that's going, that's a thing you can do. Another thing that you can do is you can get a banner to support the country that you want to see win Taiko World Cup, and they look pretty good this year as well too. That's a plug. Get on that path.
You did 100%. But let's get with the rolls. We ain't got time for the promoting the banners. We got rolls to see. And come on, let's get us some high rolls. Oh my god, he rolled a 99. You're not losing a 99.
He's king.
He's won.
Nah, 80. Oh my god, it scared me for a second.
Okay.
Oh, see what I mean? These teams are slept on. They're actual giants.
Oh man. I got scared. I thought that was a 99 roll. I was like, oh god.
I saw the 9 before the 8, and I was like, hang on.
Oh, that would. Oh wow. Okay.
All right, Finland with the first ban. Oh man, what do they even go for? Do they go for a targeted pick towards Fruko, or do they go for a weakness ban?
Weakness ban.
I typically think that's better. They're going for DT2, which is fair enough. That's a super speedy 280-ish BPM map.
Yeah, and for Turkey, what are they going to be? Hidden 2? Yeah, Hidden 2. Wow.
Oh, Hidden?
Yeah, Hidden 2 is getting no love. Was banned in the last match as well.
Yeah, Hidden 2 is very, very reminiscent of the slow Hidden that we had in qualifiers, so there's definitely a bit of public knowledge on what teams are good at those types of maps. Oh, look at this! Turkey going straight for the speed no mod after Finland banning the speed DT. Fair enough, and this one is actually easier to hack.
Big brain, big brain. Alright, players going to be sorting themselves out for a minute.
R.I.P. Difficulty R.I.P.
Unfortunately, does not have an OD rate of R.I.P. 6 is a very nice OD rate.
I think for this speed, even like 7 is pretty nice. It's quite low actually. This is a very easy to hack map. It's very reminiscent of Extermination that we had in round of 32. Just sort of like a very easy to hack chill speed map.
Yeah, well, okay, 270 isn't exactly chill, but for these players at this stage of the tournament, might be pushing it in terms of chill. It's like borderline not chill.
Nah, they're chilling.
Maybe, yeah, probably. You know, especially for the first map, it's, you know, you don't have to be worried about like muscle strain or anything like that. You can just get a nice fast warm-up. So, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. It's a very long no-mod map. 270 beats per minute. Very fast. And star rating is 6.7 if you take star rating for its word. Mapped by Kumium.
See Fruko and Neural G in for the Turkish side. I believe that was their lineup for the previous Speed No Mod, so that makes sense. Finland's got anti. Actually, I just want to say, like, this is totally unrelated, but I think over the past like 2 or 3 years, Yurti has like really grown as a player. Like, I remember seeing them in what's the tournament where your team gets randomized?
Draft Masters.
Draft Masters. That's right. They've come a long way since Draft Masters. Methinks.
Mm-hmm. Fun tournament. Bad ending. But let's get started with the quarterfinals in this matchup between Finland and Turkey. And we will be starting as soon as the client unrips itself.
Also, the prediction's about to close in chat for anyone who's into that, so go.
Oh man, I should go like this. Hang on.
Oh, actually, Finland double dropped straight out the bat.
Oh, wow. Okay, everybody with the pick and skid. Too soon, too soon. Oh, here we go. And Turkey off to a very small lead after both players on Finland's side picking up a double miss at the very start. Pretty odd place for that to happen. Definitely unusual, but Turkey's going to take that 10,000 points, give themselves a few 100s to spare, and just roll with it.
Yeah, it's the misses that are definitely going to count in this. As we alluded to earlier, the OD on this is very low, so accuracies are generally going to be high all the way around. So that sort of accuracy buff is not really going to be
helpful
a thing to consider. It's going to be very minimal, if at all.
So yeah, it does open things up to a big combo game that the players are going to have to keep an eye on. And right now, Turkey is definitely leading that combo game. But it always takes just one tiny mistake to undo it all. And Finland,
nice chill section here.
Yeah, the middle of this section of the song here, definitely chill. Nobody picking up any difficulties whatsoever.
At least the misses were very early on, but a miss now is definitely going to hurt considerably more. Oh, Fruka! But Yoti's going to trade it, so that's still going to be neutral.
Wow. So Anti and Nero G holding the common momentum at bay for the time being as they both go into the guide time, chasing each other. Nero G at double S and Anti at 99.86. Doesn't get much better than that. Both players holding on very desperately to avoid giving the other side the advantage. Dirty will pick up a minor mistake, allowing Turkey to gain some momentum here. Good. Struggling on that 1-3? Was it 1-3 they was struggling on?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Finland.
Yeah.
Now.
But literally, look, even though Anti's gotten his combo crazily high to 1200 after the early miss, despite the high accuracy, it literally does not matter because everyone has high accuracy.
Accuracy game does not exist on this map. Sorry. Come back another map. Okay, here we go. Final speed. Turkey bottles this. Finland can make a recovery here. Do not count them out just yet. But Neuroji and Furuko are going to be holding on quite nicely. In fact, Neuroji is going for the double S.
He's still holding it.
He's got it. Alright.
Don't say he's got it. The map's not over.
Oh, man. Nah, I'm telling you, man. All's good in the world, okay?
Surely, right?
Yeah, 100%. See? Certified beat seal of approval. Double
Turkey
S.
is going to take their first pick, the clean double S from Neuroji. Look at that. See, the accuracies, they're all so high. It's just the miss game.
Oh man, Neuroji's popping off. He's getting on the board, allowing Turkey to get a very comfortable first point off the back.
Fruko downplaying his country once again by saying, "Ugh, we're gonna get swept," and they take the first point.
You know what?
Unbelievable.
You know what? Maybe that's just a psychological strategy to win points and to channel points. Hmm.
Yeah, just tell everyone you'll lose, and then vote on yourself.
Exactly. Because there's no other way to than believing in yourself. Alright, well. Anyways, Turkey off to winning their first pick. Not bad, not bad. But where will Finland go? Finland's going straight to Fremont 2, Tsubaki.
Oh, Fremont 2. The easier of the Fremonts, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, after looking through all the 3 Fremonts earlier today, I certainly agree it's definitely on the easier side. And I'm curious how confident the player is feeling with their mod choices. Mapped by TKS, Tsubaki is also the difficulty name of the song. Don't know what that means. I can't make a joke about it. The OD of 6, 3 minutes in length, 199 beats per minute.
Tsubaki, isn't that a... It's a flower?
Is it?
I think so.
I mean, if you asked me what Baki is, I would tell you about a really good anime, but Tsubaki, nah. Which is also getting a new season on Netflix soon, which is going to be fun.
Do you know what an ocelot is, though?
Is it a food?
I mean, it can be, but...
Okay, maybe not in the context of the song. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I guess it could be a food.
I have no idea.
I mean, it's basically a cat.
Oh. Oh, no. Well, here we go. OE of 6. Which is actually going to be 8.4 for everybody, because everybody's going with Hard Rock here. With Waterman and Fruko also adding on Hiddenson. Fair game, 3 on 3 mods.
I definitely think that this is the nicest of the 3 free mods to double mod. The scroll isn't too fast within Hard Rock, and it's only OD 8.4 as well, so it's not too strict.
So let's see. Only 100 separating the players. Right now, the 100s flowing right through with Anti and Neurology and Fruko and everybody now. Pick up a lot of 100s as the SB does crank up a little bit.
Vodnanen.
Missing at the 400 mark. It's going to be
he was keeping very good pace with Fruko as well. He was only like 2 100s behind.
Yeah. And now halfway through the song, Turkey will be taking the advantage, holding onto some minor combo momentum. And
right, we'll have to watch for Fruko on this. Some of the 160 are very tricky and easy to trip up. Oh, but it's there goes Fruko. Okay, fair enough. That part's hard, but Anti's also going to find a drop. Finland, no one at the combo cap right now, and it's looking pretty good for Turkey. They've got quite a lead, almost 40k.
Neural G, only player on a full combo, at a 99%, which is very comfortable, pretty much on par with the lobby. It's doing everything that you need to do right now, and it is resulting in a healthy 30,000 points in Turkey's favor as they build up to the final third of the song. There we go. A bit more of the same.
Yeah, there's no like real difficulty spikes left for this. It looks like Turkey's gonna run away with this, actually hitting the break point.
Yeah. Pretty
yeah,
crazy.
they've all made it through the last burst. Surely, Turkey's gonna hold it.
Well, they're gaining on the points a little bit, but not enough. So Turkey will be taking the breakpoint nice and early, and everybody's channel points is suddenly now.
Look at this. Like single-digit 100 count from everyone that choked. Neural G popping off with the only FC in the lobby again.
See, Neural is 2 out of 2 for FCs. Nice.
Yeah, Fruko no slouch. Highest AC and score in the lobby with that double mod.
Wow, this could have gone either way. And I'm impressed that Turkey's managed to get 2 points this early. This is very good.
Yeah. I mean, that was Finland's first pick straight up, and they broke it. And pretty comfortably, too.
Okay, 20,000 points isn't comfortable.
Nah, that's comfortable. We win those.
That is true, any win is a win. It works true in taiko, and it works true in every other mode. So now, how does Turkey keep up with the momentum?
Hard Rock 2. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. This is an insane pick.
Oh man.
Get Neural G, exactly my thoughts. Playing Hard Rock against Finland.
Mm-hmm. And they're picking it too.
I mean, Neural G did just get the modded FC. You must be in the zone for this.
Yeah, that's very respectable. Especially on a low OD map like this where it's just 7, which for Hard Rock standards is pretty low.
Yeah, and it's only 230 as well, so even though the scroll is super high, this is not too uncomfortable to single tap.
Yep.
So the players, if they've got the stamina, should be fine. Should be.
Keyword is should be, but in Taiko World Cup anything goes.
Actually, despite this being faster than our Hard Rock 2 from last week, this one actually has like more noticeable like breaks to relax. So the stamina is less of an issue, despite it being quicker and
it's
longer.
A reading challenge. It's a reading challenge in my opinion. Just because I think the high scroll rate is more of a difficulty than actually like the structure of the song.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. It's all 1 2 1 4.
Just 1 2 1 4.
There is one really long stream though, which I'm a little scared for every player.
And he picking up the early miss. And Turkey now off to a very phenomenal start off the back of Anti's early miss.
Yeah, actually, every single map so far, Turkey's just been off to a really good start, with Finland just picking up some early breaks in like the first 100 nodes.
Yeah, it's been a bit odd. Quiet, you didn't miss there.
Yeah, we know. You can't fool us.
You can't do a little tomfoolery to us.
I'm playing 7D chess with the client right now. Oh, Neural!
No,
the mono stream.
Apparently.
Oh, here's that long stream I mentioned. No, Neural is collapsing.
Oh no. Neoji is unfortunately playing 5-dimensional chess with multi-dimensional.
Oh, more monos. I'm so scared for every single mono stream.
7D is superior than 5D and he's not keeping up. And it's allowing Finland to get away with it. And now Finland has Vodman at 99.81%. Furko at double S can't do anything.
There will be like one more kind of nasty-ish stream, which they can claw it back from.
Very unlikely though.
Finland's looking pretty strong. They all hit that one.
Mm-hmm. And now, as both Furko and Vodman crossing over 1,000 combos, pressure builds on them to outperform each other at the very end here. But Finland is well and truly out around 60,000 points. That is as nice of a buffer as it gets here.
Yo, the accuracy, like even Anti with the miss, he's at 99.8 almost.
And he's actually got 1,000 combo now as well. He's had a very phenomenal recovery from the early slip-up.
There are like no more long nasty streams in this, so even if Finland does pick up a double miss, I think they're still safe.
They're fine. They're fine.
There's another mono, catches Neural. Finland with the 2.1 million. Look at these scores. Yeah, Furko unfortunately dropping the double S, but still topping the lobby 1/100.
And also Nero G losing out on getting another FC. Sage. But
And that's the momentum Finland needed. Just immediate breakpoint back on Turkey. And now the ball is in their court for a pick.
and that was a breakpoint too, by the way. So in terms of map picks, they're back in equilibrium. As now Finland looks to just take a win on their own pick, keep it up 2-2, and peacefully agreed to a best of 7.
Also, just to keep you guys in the loop for our other match that's running in the background, Malaysia-New Zealand. New Zealand has just squared it up to 1-1.
Ooh.
So they're off to a close start as well.
Breakpoints or self-picks?
No, they both won their picks. Funnily enough, that match also opened with a no mod 3.
Yes.
And that match also banned him.
Of course. Hidden 2 getting no love. But Fruko's getting a lot of love today. He's getting that first time FC, the tournament buff.
Oh, they've gone for the gimmick map. Wow.
Yes.
As their second pick too. That early.
Well, if you look at historically with tournament play, usually the gimmick maps, if they're going to get picked, they're going to get picked at the start. The longer that the match drags out, the less likely both sides will pick it. It's a map that requires preparation, right? So you'll either use your preparation early, like you wouldn't,
Let's see, VOD is going to swap out, Dusky is coming in, Neural G is going to swap out, who is coming in? Just Skolo? Okay.
Okay, Skolo making a first appearance in this match. So, Dusky, I believe. I think so. So, let's have a look.
Malaysia just won a point on this very map.
Oh, okay.
Okay, very interesting. Oh, wow, I've seen the gimmick map picked at 3rd and 4th now.
Oh yeah, it is being used 3rd and 4th. Huh. Still early days.
Alright, here we go. I'm excited for this one. This is what I want to see.
Oh no, this is such a fun map. If you have not seen this, oh man, you are.
I saw 3.5 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, gimmick map. No one's gonna pick it." No.
Next minute.
This is a based pick. Real countries pick no mod 5.
I imagine Japan will ban it.
Until finals, Japan just follows the stats, and they just ban the most picked map. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's fair. Don't change what doesn't, what isn't broke. Anyway.
Okay, most of the lobby off to a pretty shaky start with the accuracy, which is fair enough. The snapping on that is kind of wild.
But
Dusky, hang on.
Picking up a huge drop there. It's going to allow Turkey to take the lead?
Yeah, just out of the intro as well.
Yeah. Oh, not a good start for Finland. But it's early days in this song, and trust me, there are plenty of tricks. The monos here being one of them. The slow speed tripping up the players in their snapping times.
Oh, Turkey is just losing so much ag even with the miss from Dusky. They're clawing it back. No, Fruko.
Oh man. Fruko absolutely struggling on the doubles here. And it's allowing Finland to make a recovery and build up on some very good points. All the accuracies are suffering. Anti absolutely crushing the lobby.
I was about to say, he's the only one on 99. Fruko's barely on 97. We got 2 96s. Anti is just like flexing right now.
Oh, wow.
The double drop on Turkey. My bad.
And Anti is just on another department. He is on the carpet, flying in the air. Everybody else is walking on the desert.
100k.
That is the skill gap right there.
Anti alone is like, holy snap! He alone is 90k higher than Fruko. He's 100k plus higher than Fruko right now. Fruko, no, not the gimmick.
Oh no.
He was not prepared.
Or he's not prepared, one or the other.
Oh, weakness detected.
And Finland is exploiting it to its fullest of potential. And Anti is getting well credited for this.
He's on the 1k combo.
Oh.
Skolo's gonna hit the combo cap. How long is it gonna last?
And Dusky's actually getting there too. He's at 890.
Yeah, his combo's massive. The accuracy is just very poor, but it's not mattering.
Oh yeah, exactly. Turkey is unable to rival a strong score to keep up in comparison. And now as the song approaches its crescendo, Anti on the verge of a phenomenal full combo. And being well supported by Dusky's 97% higher combo. And Turkey just no chance of winning here.
Oh, Anti's gonna do it!
And he's done it! He gets the win!
The hard carry, 994k.
Look at that. Very phenomenal. 23 100s, 0 misses.
I mean, Dusky no slouch either. Only 3 missed. The 1200 combo. Just a small choke coming out of the intro, and that was it.
Yep. And the intro is the quietest part of the song, so in terms of the actual preparation sections, Dusky's, for the most part, nailed it. Albeit
Anti
could have been a bit better.
has just clawed it back to 2-all. It is a tight race right now.
Oh man. Tightest of races. And,
Turkey in shambles right now. What do they pick?
Oh, they're not in shambles just yet, but still, they are going to have a very bad taste in their mouth after that. Especially when, they lost by that much of a margin.
And as if the Malaysia-New Zealand match wasn't mirroring this one, they just played Tsubaki.
Ooh. Yeah, I suspect that those 4 maps that we've just seen right now, they're going to be some very popular picks because these 4 were exactly used in first
Brazil, Russia.
Brazil and Russia, yeah. So, I expect that to be a running theme in this weekend, which is good because those maps are good.
Oh, there it is. There's Gas. It's literally the same as the other match.
Oh, man. DT hit Hard Rock 1, getting no love. Hidden 1, getting no love.
Gas. OD7, cheeky star rating. Rahat-based artist. Vodnanen coming back in. Is Skolo gonna stay in, or are we gonna get a switch to Neural? Or are we gonna get pranked and Ziggy comes in?
Well, we'll find out in a second. Players readying up, getting ready to step on that gas.
No, not that much gas. Just gas.
That is true. They didn't install the turbo on the AE86. Maybe
I'd like
to
thank NFS for distorting my young mind by making me think that nitrous oxide was just a cool button that you could press on your car to go faster.
Wait, what? Is that not what it is?
Is that not what it is?
Of course. Come on, that's just the gas. You've got the gas pedal, and then you've got the gas.
Oh, it's just adding gas to gas. I see. Makes sense.
Gas squared. Alright, here we go. So, Finland, Turkey, 2-2, chasing the third point on no mod 1. Most consistent heavy off the 5. But consistent heavy in quarterfinals is no simple feat. And as you can see, already in the first quarter of the song, both sides have been practically equal. Not really getting ahead anytime soon. You know, and when as both sides sit down comfortably in the first 400 nodes, it's just a question of who is going to run out of gas first.
It's gonna be Dusky, I think.
Oh.
If we're being honest, I actually think like the first 700 nodes are harder than the second 700 nodes, so it's looking pretty good for Turkey. Oh, Skolo. Well, hang on. Dusky's Ack has tanked majorly. What?
Yeah, he didn't just run out of gas, he also had a flat tire. And that flat tire is currently dragging his accuracy down to 96.5%, which is significantly below the other 3 players in the lobby.
See Vodnanen and Furuko just having a lovely Ack battle up top right now. Both players holding very strong, holding the line. Dusky needs to get the accuracy up.
Yeah, he does. He needs to catch up to Skolo, who he's not too far behind. He's run out of gas. He's switched over to hybrid electric vehicle. So he's had a bit of a setback.
The 1/8 triplets are coming up, and it's a big choke spot. And it could really matter.
Hello, doing very well to just stay above Dusky right now.
Oh, here they are! Dusky, no!
Dusky going to add more pains for the Finland side, as Turkey is looking comfortable right now. Yeah.
That is not what Finland needed. They needed the miss on the other side of the field.
Unfortunately, they're not going to find those misses. And even if they did, it's not going to be anything meaningful.
Hang on, Furuko and Vodnanen tied? Hang on.
Wait, what?
They tied? They tied?
No, they didn't.
Oh no! Furuko won by like 17 points.
What?
Furuko winning the Ack battle up top and taking the point for Turkey.
Wait, hang on. What? Did he like hit a slider tick or something? Or
No, because it is still technically combo gaming for the first 400 notes. Like, obviously, note 1 is worth a bit less than note 400.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that's a thing. It's very rare. You don't really see something like that happen as often. So.
No, you don't. That's crazy.
Yeah, you kind of like scratch your head a little bit. You're like, hang on a minute. 15 points? What? That's illegal. What is this? Nope. You know, the stewards have came back, and no illegal activity detected, as Furuko tops the lobby by 15 points.
It's looking good for Turkey. It is, however, not looking good for New Zealand. They've just lost another point. It's 4-1 in favor of Malaysia. And they just played DT2, which we've not been seeing in this match.
Clock strikes? Nope, doesn't exist. Come back next match. Maybe you'll resist them.
Oh, they're going for Astronomia.
Astronomia, the USAO, also known as the Daily Remix.
Usao.
Also known as Daily an artist as well.
Yeah, Daily is the artist. Yeah, he made a music video. Well, a very poorly made music video. I mean, that adds to the quality, I guess.
So bad it's good quality?
Yeah, it's so bad it's good. It's just it's just a bunch of like Usao's profile picture is like a bunny with a cap, and it's just like the bunny with the cap head just like slapped on a bunch of just like animated figures, and it's just like running around and doing stuff. Yeah. It's pretty good.
That's crazy. Yeah, quarterfinals Taiko World Cup does definitely look hard. And this map is also quite difficult, especially if you're using Hidden or Hard Rock. Hard Rock, the OD is 9.1, which is uncomfortable for sending good accuracy. And Hidden, it's borderline memorization that is required for
Oh
double
wow,
battle.
3 mods. 3 mod on both sides. Technically 5 mod if you want to be fancy.
Ooh. What is this? We got Dusky going with Hidden, Neural G going with Hard Rock, and Roman and Fruko with the Hidden Hard Rock battle. We've got 3 mods on this baby. Oh man, this is interesting.
Right, the thing you've got to remember with this is that Hidden has overlap doublets that are like pretty impossible to read, and Hard Rock has ninja streams, so... And then Vodnan and Fruka have to deal with both of those.
And Neural G has to deal with the higher OD as well, that Dusky doesn't, so various skills are going to be required from various mobs. So, let's see, Turkey off to a strong accuracy start. Dusky with a very fast recovery.
Right, the doublets are very hard to act. Dusky's gonna take the mic.
But Neural G is suffering huge accuracy drops.
Oh wow, they're actually both trading. Oh, Fruko's down now. Oh, wow. Fruko is actually falling down. Oh, Neural, no. Lost so much AC on the 1-6 burst.
But it's still Finland. Close. There's only like
3,000 points
separating the two. What is this? This is crazy.
Vod's accuracy. Hang on. Fruko's AC, that can't be right.
No, Fruko's accuracy is correct. So Fruko is keeping Turkey in the fight quite considerably.
Crazy.
He is carrying really hard right now.
Yeah, even with the misses, he's still outscoring Vod. No, hang on, double drop of Finland. Hang on.
Oh, this is a big momentum for Turkey right
now.
Dusky.
No, the overlaps on Hidden are so difficult to read.
Oh man, will Turkey give it back though? Because Turkey would easily give it back.
It is not over. This one stream literally will. Well, it can change. What happens?
Oh, Neural G is losing it.
No, Neural
made a recovery.
Neural, hold it.
Oh, but he saved it. Actually recovered it.
Turkey with another break, 2-4.
Wow. That is a little bit crazy. Neural G with an insanely fast recovery on that final stream. He's managed to.
Fruko's AC is crazy. 5 100s. How? This is OD, what, like 9.1? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
How do you act the doublets?
He just does. He's just built different.
He just does. I mean, Neural and Dusky were pretty similar with the solo mode. They both got the same miss count.
Imagine missing twice on the pattern you've never missed before.
I feel that one.
I feel that one too. And anyone who's competitively played in Taiko.
Oh wow, it's even Turkey's pick right now. I don't think they even know what to pick right now.
Oh man. Because
no mod 4? I don't know what they pick.
Because keep in mind, right, Turkey may be winning more picks right now, but if they run out of maps that they can actually be competitive on, then Finland's going to easily get those points back.
Or they could, or they could just run the other free mod. That's fair enough.
Yeah,
since
that's respectable.
They actually broke both of Finland's free mod picks, which is hilarious, actually, and crazy.
It is crazy, but Finland can do some damage here. They can take a point back here.
I would like to thank Incan for putting the TWC map in the difficulty name. That really made it easier.
Ah, yes.
I mean, the diff names are like Divertissimo, Divertississimo, Divertississimo. Like, which one do you play?
There's too many of them, man. Too many. But, yeah, anyways, Mad Piano Party. OD of 6.5, which is 9.1 if you're using Hard Rock, which I have a good feeling most of these people will. Star rating 6.8, 2 minutes in length, so it's not that long.
As for Malaysia versus New Zealand, Malaysia just picked up their 5th point. They actually just played Astronomia as well.
Wow.
It's crazy too, because one of the New Zealand players actually MVP'd, but I guess that means they couldn't carry their second hard enough.
Yeah, especially for some of the teams in this tournament, getting your second to keep up can be a bit difficult, especially in quarterfinals.
I actually think this is New Zealand's first time in bracket, so like, they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, they've benefited this year with the qualifier changes. They're being rewarded for it.
They're actually undefeated, if you ask me.
Well, let's see. Looks like, hang on a minute, Finland's going with a mod advantage here.
I was about to say, Fruko not actually doubling down on the mods on this one, but it's understandable, I guess. Especially with the SV increase on the last Ki, or the only Ki, actually.
So we'll see. One of them will have a bit of an accuracy advantage, but he will have to hold that through, because, you go too far backwards, and now suddenly you're in a deficit. And that's the start of it, as Vodaman does pick up a few 100s in the mist there. But Finland will still remain in front halfway through the song, having a nice 30,000 point buffer, which is where you want to be at, more or less.
Yeah, even with Vod's miss. His accuracy is really good though. Oh, Neural, hang on, that's going to give Finland a bit of leeway.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's going to be a lot more now, as Neural is struggling to keep up on these streams. The hard rock a bit too hard for him. That was not an intended joke, this is how it sounded. And Fruko, trying to keep up with the hidden, doing a very good job topping the accuracy in the lobby.
Alright, the score difference may be large right now, but that may change here, because here comes the SV increase.
Yeah. But which way is it
Vodnan and Anti-Neural, they're all holding. Well, they're all doing pretty well.
What is this? We still got 2 full combos in the lobby.
That was actually very clean.
Wow, good work. That
was very well done. Look at the consistency here. 2 FCs, Vod with the 1 miss as well with the double mod.
Yeah,
definitely putting in work.
Yeah, that preparation has paid off in Finland, getting another breakpoint. Fruko saying first time FC.
He's done it.
The tournament buff.
They did have the mod advantage though, so that's fair enough. And they also kind of played out of their minds.
Fair point. So that's going to leave Finland chasing equilibrium by solidifying their next pick here. And they're going to start running out of choices. Free mod's gone. They have Hidden 1, Hard Rock 1, which have been very unpopular so far. DT1, which is probably up there in terms of...
They banned DT2, yeah.
Yeah. So...
They are pretty different maps, though. They are pretty different, so it could be a thing.
Yeah, I guess. That's a fair point.
I don't think they want to play Kongetsugo, but they've gone and picked it anyway.
Kongetsugo.
They've picked it. See Neuro G. Oh, they will sweep us. He's trolling. He's actually trolling.
Trolling 100%.
April Fool's was yesterday, my dude.
Exactly. What are you doing? You're too late for that. Oh man. Well, look. Hidden 1, also known as the 7-7 map. Also known as the guy that loves his remixes a lot. And his sample mashups.
Skolo coming in. Roster change on the Turkish side. So I've got a question. Do you like Clown Core?
No. I absolutely hate it.
Understandable.
It's up there on top 5 things I don't like.
Top 5, well, just like in general, not music genres specifically, just in general.
Oh. Okay, that'd be like number 5.
It's number 5. There's only 4 things beat dislikes more than Clown Core, guys.
Fact. But let's see, can Finland put themselves on the front page of the Taiko World Cup daily? Or will Turkey be on the borderline match point? Or will this client just interrupt my by doing a bunch
Actually,
of
so here's an interesting thing. So I have learned that when making maps and going for rank, apparently some characters are not supported. So I'm now curious if Interabangs are supported.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, see, the song name is an exclamation mark and then a question mark, right? But there's a character which actually has the two together, and it's one character. I wonder if that's supported.
But I don't know. Or like one thing I can say for certain though is Skolado's combo is not being supported right about now. As Finland will have the early lead in this match, following Turkey's only miss in the lobby. Big finish.
Okay, some finishes here, and then there's a long mono Don stream as well, and he's gonna miss before it. Scholar's gonna get tripped up by the mono.
Oh man!
I think that is net positive for Finland. Scholar would normally. Oh no!
Skolo is getting some big drops right here, dropping down 95%. Very phenomenal work being done by everybody else, like Fruko and one especially. Anti chasing the 99%.
Oh, here's the clown horn.
Skola though, trying to keep up. He's catching up. He's holding steady at 95%, but he is not where he needs to be in this lobby, unfortunately for him.
I mean, he's got the combo up, but Finland's gonna straight up need a double drop. If they want to give Turkey a chance.
At least. Mine has only been 2 misses so far.
Oh, Skolo's hitting very early. Oh, look at the UR. It's incredibly left.
He is speeding up a bit too fast.
He's hitting the notes, but he's not hitting them well. I mean, look at that. It's 100k score gap. The map is almost over. It's a super strong pick for Finland.
Crazy. And Fruko, look at that dominating performance right there. The man is smacking 265 minutes per minute with that 99.83%. That is very good. And Finland getting that 4-4, you know, I can already see the headlines now. Tiebreaker hype on the front page of the Taiko World Cup Daily. Oh man!
Skolo's score is just, it boggles me. It's 107 100s.
Oh man, crazy.
That hurts. It's still still an impressive play, but it kind of hurts. It did score. Well, there's no hidden left, so less things to fret about.
Unfortunately, there's also in the other match that's taking place, Malaysia has beaten New Zealand 6-1.
No.
So New Zealand has been knocked out of the tournament.
We have to say goodbye to Sparks.
Sparks is going out, but he's going.
The man who broke Pickham's 5.8% and he won. The man who broke Pickham's. That's respect.
Respect. Okay. You know who also broke Pickham's?
You know what? Australia did kind of break Pickham's. 7% though. It wasn't as impressive.
Oh, but it was very damn close.
Oh look, they did go for no mod 4. Okay, I sorta called it.
Just a little late.
No, I called it 3 maps ago.
Well, you know, It's just
Well,
your creation taking a bit of time.
I said they would not pick Hidden 1 the very time they pick Hidden 1, so let's call it even.
Okay, call it a draw. So, Elemental Creation, the Kamome Sana remix, OD of 7, minute 48 in length, star rating 6.9. I mean, this is an all-rounder map, if that's one way to kind of surmise it. And as someone like yourself who's been playing the map religiously all week, totally.
Yeah, definitely. I've definitely been practicing.
Definitely. What would you say about this map? Do you have any insight?
This map is very short. It's less than 800 notes, and it is Resident Sleeper until the bursts. And then somebody just misses, and then they lose 60,000 score because there's like no combo.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. If you're asking me, I think this is the worst of the no mods, to be honest.
It happens. It's okay.
Despite it being OD7, it's also really easy to hack. Oh wow, it's also HP7. I actually never noticed that.
It's also...
Well, sorry, I noticed it until now. Neural, what are you doing? You're trolling. But also Dusky off to Shaky Axe start. Yeah, Dusky off to Shaky Combo start too, hang on.
Dusky, what are you doing?
This is the easy part. This is the part where you're meant to just get free score.
Well, no one's getting free score. Oh my god. Okay.
Hang on, what is going on?
Dusky and Miroji having problems in the early section. It's not directly 1-4, but most of it is. I'm surprised they're struggling this much.
Alright, this part here is a little bit awkward, but nothing too difficult. Maybe just accuracy drops.
Oh, here we go.
And look, we've got less than 300 notes left in the map. Oh, hang on! Sismowski! Hang on!
Oh, that's a big miss. As Veruko is now going to get that combo momentum. He's gonna try
okay, but here's the burst. If he just hit... Oh, there we go! Hang on. Okay, here come them. No! The whole Turkish side! No!
Okay, Dusky with the combo momentum. Oh,
there's another one. There's another burst section. No, Furuko Neuro. There's not much map left. There's not much.
It's gonna flip.
Nah.
It's gonna flip.
It flipped on the finishes.
It flipped on the finishes. The finisher game.
See, as I said, nothing happens, and then the burst happens, and everybody loses. Look, not even 900k score. Like, look, one miss, and he's below 950. Like, misses on this just hurt that much.
Oh man, this is crazy.
It's very close.
Oh, Neoji's kicking himself a little bit.
Okay, Finland have guaranteed tiebreaker for themselves, and it's their pick.
Oh, come on, you get the best of both worlds.
That's the position they want to be in right now.
You know what? Finland's been chasing Turkey all bloody match for a breakpoint, and now at the very end, they finally got a breakpoint advantage, and they're gonna make it go to good use.
Or what do they pick? Okay, so Nomad 2 is a good pick because I think Turkey's a little bit lacking in the tech department. Hard Rock 1 is kind of tech, and then DT1 is a gamble, methinks.
Oh, I have no idea.
I do really want to see DT1 though. Go for it, boys.
Oh, I kind of want to see DT. I want to see DT1. You know, I think DT1 might be a little bit of action that Finland really wants to get over the line. And I know it's a little bit weird because DT2 was banned by them.
No, but okay, they went for 10. I think that's probably the smartest pick. Maybe not the one I want to see, but probably the smartest pick.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. So, Argent Symmetry. We got ourselves an OD of 7, 2 minutes and 13 seconds in length. Star rating is 6.6, and it's mapped by 4bet.
So after playing the pool for the week, I went to My today and I decided to play Argent Symmetry, hoping it would give me strength. I played like garbage. This just no matter what game this song is in, the map is hard.
Oof. That's okay, man. Don't worry. We got you over here. And you know what? That's what Finland is saying to themselves right now, that we got you here. As Arrogant Symmetry might get them across the line and knock out Turkey in the tournament. This is pain, but they don't know what to pick. Yeah, because... Ooh.
Sorry for no tiebreaker. Yep, no. Turkey kind of has been struggling in the past maps on the no mod techs. I'm kind of fearful for their position in this tournament right now. They're gonna have to pull out something nuts.
But at the same time, Finland has waited all match to pick this. It's not like it's not a confidence pick. Yeah, they definitely are not showing that confidence.
Well, they've already got an 800k lead, so they're doing very well right now.
Oh man, I can't believe it. And Vodman's not even in the lobby yet.
That's crazy. Oh, it's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
Alright. Here we go. Client, fix yourself.
Yeah, there's no way they missed the spinner at the start, please. But that miss from Fruko is...
That looks accurate. Okay.
It's do or die for Turkey right now, and this is probably not the type of chart they want to be playing.
Nope. Fruko definitely is not enjoying this at all. But you know what? He's had a bit of pessimism on himself all match. Maybe this is the time where he rises to be a K. Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think you're building the man up just to crumble.
Oh no. Oh no. I can't be gutting him like this, not like this.
No, Skolo's gonna miss. Oh no. Already the score difference is over 70k.
And it's not even halfway over. Turkey's gonna have to make a miraculous recovery from this.
Okay, why is Finland nervous about this pick? Vodmanen's literally on 1-100.
Dusky's just chilling at a nice full combo.
Oh, Vodman is no longer on 1-100, but that isn't gonna matter much if Dusky's still got combo.
And Dusky's chilling. He is absolutely firing away.
At the score diff, it's massive already.
There is no symmetry going
on. Skolo no. Fruko no. It's not looking good for Turkey. No. It is not looking cash money.
Nah. And I think, no. Unless there's like a sudden disconnect on the Finland side, I'm not looking optimistic about Turkey's odds here, as we wrap things up potentially in a few moments.
I've got to say though, Turkey put in a damn good performance this World Cup.
They certainly did. Turkey has especially been a rising team. Fruko has been waiting for a good second to come around for a while now, and he's finally gotten a few active players in the Turkey side who have been able to give some of these lower seeded teams a run for their money and help them actually make it to the quarterfinals of Taiko World Cup.
Yeah, but Finland has done it. The 18th seed has quashed the 21st seed. A very close 6-4 finish. But that is unfortunately curtains for Turkey in Taiko World Cup 2022. Congratulations to Finland. Like I said, this is a team that beat Italy, who was seeded higher than them in round of 32. So, it kind of slept on. They're a good team.
Yeah, and they've definitely shown that they're not perfect, but they can certainly still compete in this quarterfinals, and they will be advancing through to the second round of the quarterfinals, where they will be competing against, I believe, Brazil, if my memory serves correctly.
Yes.
Yep.
That's correct.
Brazil
Which is going to be a tough... Brazil is seeded 7th, and they're in losers right now. That's... Actually, I want to point out that 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th are actually all in losers right now. So the losers bracket is not safe for anyone.
And we've got some really big matches happening later this week in Taiko World Cup. We got, well,
We've got
Malaysia.
Taiwan and China in half an hour, actually. I mean,
That was
Taiwan
crazy.
is, like I mentioned, Taiwan's seeded 6th. And China, even though I think they seeded 17th overall, they got like 2nd on No More War in qualifiers, which is kind of insane for a team
Yeah,
that didn't
pretty
even
good.
make top 16.
Yeah. Wait, they got second on the map, and wow, that's actually kind of impressive.
I think so. I'm pretty sure it was them. They just popped off on like one map.
Hey man, that's all it needs. Well, that's all you need. Just get that one map. You pop off.
What else do we have? Chile, Singapore, France, Switzerland. That's it. USA, Italy, Canada, Argentina, Hong Kong, Australia. Hang on. We've got some stacked matches coming up.
Oh man, and yeah, they're all going to be coming over the course of the next 24 hours. With Taiwan and China in half an hour, Chile and Singapore in 1 hour, and then France and Switzerland. Crazy stuff ahead.
Looking forward to it.
So we even got more matches that are going to be squeezed in between the schedule as some of the loser bracket matches get played out. So yeah, anything is entirely possible here. This Taiko World Cup is shaping up to be a really interesting quarterfinals, and it's only going to get better hopefully as the weekend progresses. So, Jay, do you have anything you want to say before we wrap things up here?
Stay tuned, because we actually have banger matches coming up. Like, just straight up.
It is actually crazy.
I'm pretty excited.
I hope you guys are all excited for it. I can't wait to go to sleep and wake up tomorrow and see all the crazy results, because it is 1 minute in the morning over here for the both of us.
It is midnight here, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go wrap things up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow. But the next match will be in half an hour, as Taiwan and China will be confronting each other. So until then, stay tuned as the 2022 Taiko World Cup qualifier weekend continues.
make you fall from the dreamy skies. Suddenly the deepness can't get through. Realize I fall along with you, and we're looking into cold green eyes.
Click.
Greetings, user. Neural link established. Ready for takeoff.
Alright, good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to the Taiko World Cup 2022 quarterfinals for the match between Taiwan and China in the losers bracket. I am Teasel and I am joined by N-Wolf. Hello.
Hello! We just seen some exciting matches.
Yeah, definitely. And this is hopefully going to be one of them. Really great teams here, and both of them have been performing pretty well so far this World Cup. So it's pretty exciting to see them clash together and really show off everything that they can do.
Yeah. I'm still very surprised to already see Taiwan the losers bracket. It's not a team I thought would be down there in the quarterfinals already. But the same goes for a few other teams.
Yeah, there's been a lot of upsets already, so perhaps we could see another one. As China is the lower seeded team, I believe, by quite a decent amount actually. But they do have some incredibly strong players, so I'm not going to say it's over just yet.
Let's just hope that everyone is there and available today, because it didn't seem like that was the case last week. Getting to the bands.
Oh, they've already gone off. All right.
So I mentioned before we started the match that I thought Taiwan would just ban Hidden. They didn't. They banned Astronomia, the anti-mod 3-mod map. China banning the speed double time.
Yeah, very strange that Taiwan have opted not to ban Hidden, as China is very good at Hidden. So, kind of suggests to me that they're feeling quite confident on those picks.
Yeah, they're quite different from last week's, I would say. That we have a really fast Hidden this time, which is unlike Kung Fu Chopper or Burnt Rice.
Mm-hmm.
And the Zauberkugel just seems to be avoided by everyone. I think maybe that's the gentleman's agreement between all teams to not try Zauberkugel because they're kind of scared, maybe.
Yeah, well, no matter what happens when that map is picked, one team will walk away with a point. So, you know, could potentially be worth it if you feel that you can beat the opposing team, even if your scores aren't the greatest. But to kick off this match, we are going with Freemod 1, Mad Piano Party.
Map by Incan, one of the selectors. Very streamy, lots of 1-6. patterns in the streams.
Yeah.
Very interested to see the mods.
Going for something a bit more on the streamier side. It's a very well done map, actually. It seems to be quite popular among all the teams this weekend.
Definitely. I can see why. It's the kind of map I feel like people have been asking for the few weeks, because there generally haven't been a lot of streamy maps other than Fusion, which was pure 1-4 streams and only in the second half.
Yeah, now that the kind of general difficulty and star rating of the pools is increased, it's really allowed for much more complex maps such as this one to be introduced into kind of the pools, especially free mod. Alright, do you have any predictions for what mod combinations we're going to see from both teams?
Probably just Hidden Hard Rock and Hard Rock. At least on Taiwan's side. Small Wu with the Hidden Hard Rock.
Yeah, I'm definitely expecting probably a hidden more from China's side, but there is Blastix Riots there, and I'm pretty sure they are a very hard rock orientated player. I could be very wrong though. I might have time to quickly have a look at their profile.
They played Hidden Hard Rock on Fusion. That's the information we have. Which is last week's stream map, but it also was faster. But Small Wu going with a single hard rock, so China has a mod advantage.
Taiwan opting to play it safe.
Interesting choice, but this is also a really hard map compared to what we had last week.
Yeah, so due to China having the mod advantage, it means that they have a bit more leeway in their accuracy and potentially even misses to kind of keep a hold of the point in their favor.
But with the Taiwanese team holding a double S on both players, it's very even right now. Cause China's not.
Yeah, the score constantly switching back and forth. But as the map gets more complex as we go on, and we see a double miss from the Taiwan team. So China is going to be taking a nice early lead here.
And there was quite a combo drop as well, so that's also evened out, basically. Plastic Rides did fall to 97%, but it doesn't really matter currently. It's important to note that the last KI has a slight SV increase and also just a difficulty increase in terms of patterns. And I'm pretty sure we've seen players fall apart at that point of the map before today.
Yeah, even though it's not terribly significant, a 1.10 SV, it can make all the difference for the hardcore players. And while saying all that, Blastix Riot's actually picking up a few misses. Now getting into the final streams, Blastix Riot's picking up quite a lot of 100s and misses, the lead going back over to Taiwan. And there we have it. Despite the mod disadvantage, Taiwan will be taking a breakpoint actually for the first map.
It was everyone but Blastix Riots held strong through that difficulty increase long stream KI section, but it was just so many messes that after it did swap over to Taiwan side. But SZH with the full combo with Hard Rock. And
Yeah,
the highest
very,
accuracy
very nice
too.
accuracy, yeah. Alright, so with Taiwan off to a really great start, we're going to need to see what they decide to go with now.
What if Air going to... They could go Hard Rock, but SLH's performance was kind of good.
I'd say a bit more than kind of good.
Yeah. Well then.
This is incredibly unexpected. This is going against all of our predictions.
Turns out they didn't ban Hidden because they wanted to pick Hidden. They really
go.
fast Hidden.
It's starting to make sense now. Yeah, so this map is 255 BPM for 2.5 minutes, so somewhat stamina draining, but also needing the consistent reading with hidden. Sorry, that.
And the patterns are generally not overly complicated, but the style of pattern sort of changes throughout the map, because there's like 8 songs mixed into this one song, and obviously every of those songs has a different style to it. So we have some sections with more upbeat patterns and some that are more just draining patterns.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a medley of everything thrown into one song, and makes for a really fun map. Quite challenging.
And also in Inkenstead, I will once again ask, 7-7 featured artist when?
It's gotta happen one day.
One day.
One day.
Hey look, it's Hard Rock 2!
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Can't believe you have Spider Dance twice in this pool.
Wow, Puller's picking the same songs over and over again. Can't believe it. Oh, and we have some roster changes. We have Polemo03 and Stu coming in for Taiwan, and we have Edward Sui for China coming in. Classics Riot staying in.
You're also finding the first drop. Very early on, so it's just 50 combo disadvantage.
Yeah, that can be offset by a decent act drop.
Edward Sui currently holding the highest accuracy now tied with Polemo.
And this finisher section being important is hitting the finishers with both colors at the same time grants you a lot of extra points. So you really don't want to be missing on those. Everyone just holding so incredibly strong. The lead mostly coming from Classic Riot's struggling in accuracy a bit, and we see Edward Sui struggling a wee bit now as well.
But still finding a miss on Taiwan's side, so that will give China a chance to come back. Unless Plastics trades that. They'll even out once again. But both teams holding strong, generally speaking, now that we're in the last quarter of the map.
Oh, but a miss from Stu. China could potentially take this back, but the lead just not wanting to shift.
The accuracy is just slightly in Taiwan's favor, with Polemo holding a 0.5 accuracy lead over Blastix.
And despite the miss, it's not going to be enough, and Taiwan are going to be taking their second point.
But I would not call this comfortable. Just like I wouldn't call the first map comfortable. So we have a close match going on here. Anything is still possible to happen.
And we have two really great full combos from Polimo and Edward Sui. Everyone achieving under 2100s and over 99 accuracy.
Solid performances throughout. And we're going back to 3 mod. The only 3 mod left, Tsubaki. Kind of tech orientated.
Yeah, from the looks of it, it was a really good move from Taiwan to ban free mod 3, since China seemed to really favor the free mod so far.
Yeah, and it wasn't until the very end of free mod 1 that Taiwan could actually pull the win into their favor. We see quite a few player swaps once again. Monkey D. Lovey trading in on Taiwan's side, Michael on China's. And Cat. That's a hard rock, I would say.
Yeah, unfortunately I haven't done my homework, so I'm not hugely familiar with what all these player specialties are.
I might be mixing it up. I think this is a hidden. Disregard. Hidden on Cat, hard rock on Monkey. Hidden hard rock on Plastics.
Either way, they're all very good.
Correct.
Oh, and
last
you were
second.
exactly right.
And my calls with the hidden, which is once again a mod advantage for China. Will it be enough this time?
Client just taking its time. There we go. Oh yeah, so once again, China have the mod advantage. It didn't work out too well for them in the last map. So hopefully they can hold strong this time and get their first point on the board. Alright, going through this slightly technical section with some finishers sprinkled in there. China still holding really, really strong, and that mod advantage is really helping them keep that lead. Some slight accuracy drops, but nothing too major. But Monkey D. Luffy still holding on to that double S.
We're halfway through the map. Everyone is still holding a full combo.
Oh, but Monkey D. Luffy losing that double S and finding a significant drop there. This is really going to help China propel their lead forward and hopefully secure this point for themselves. However, there is still a third of the map left to go. The 1-3 section not tripping up any of the players.
Few minor 100s, but that's not enough to change the lead to any side.
Classics Riots still holding on to a 99 full combo with the hidden hard rock. Over 1,100,000 score. An absolutely incredible performance.
Yeah,
And we also... Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you're gone.
Oh, I was just gonna say, we also have two really great hidden full combos down at the bottom of the screen. 3 100s for Cat and 14 for Michael. And Monkey D. Luffy only 6 100s despite the OD increase with Hard Rock. Just a really unfortunate 5 misses breaking the combo.
I would also think that was the same spot where most of the 100s came from, because Monkey did drop below 99 at that point. But
Yes, yeah.
China had more 100s, but with that mod advantage, they just had a really solid lead, even if Monkey hadn't missed.
Right, Taiwan wasting no time in making their pick, going for DT1 Monkey Business.
Once again, more kind of streamy, techy patterns mixed to one map. At 218 BPM.
Alright, Taiwan do have the Monkey D. Luffy buff. And we have Stu back in, as well as Blastix Riots swapping out for SZH. Yeah, this map is incredibly tricky. Not the fastest double time in the world, but decently technical and also has some low SV. And we already see a miss coming from Monkey D. Luffy, giving China the lead off the start.
Stu holding on to the double S, which makes the lead be smaller than it could have been. And it is swapping over with Taiwan basically not dropping any single 100s at all anymore, but China just having won every few notes, but Monkey firing enough a miss, and that's going to be a lead for China once again, as we're slowing down.
The accuracy consistency between all of these players is absolutely incredible. They're making this look like it's a no-mod map. Even these even patterns not tripping anyone up. We still have 3 full combos on the board.
Will everyone survive from monos? Yes, they will.
Alright, going to the Kiai, last quarter of the map. This is looking really great for China.
But there's one more tricky stream incoming with 1-8 triplets in it.
As long as they can hold strong, this point is theirs. Taiwan are really not that far behind though, ready to snap up any lead that they can take. And the miss comes from the wrong side.
That's a break point, and that's a tied up score, 2-2.
A double full combo for China, and Stu with a 4-100 full combo.
What a match.
Yeah, currently now tied up 2-2.
Now the lead is now the pick is back on China's side, and they could take the lead in this match for the first time. But we also don't have Fremont anymore.
Yeah, they're gonna have to start looking elsewhere for their picks.
Could we see Nomad 1 or 2, considering the difficulties Monkey just had on Double Time 1?
Oh. I mean, Nomad 3 could be a potential, but I'm not sure. They decide to go for Hard Rock 2.
The low accuracy Hard Rock map,
Yes.
which is OD7 after Hard Rock is applied, but it's very fast. So that's the main challenge, the reading part. The second time we see Spider Dance picked in this match.
Spider Dance is everywhere. Alright, and some roster changes once again. We have Small Woo coming in for Taiwan, and Blasix Riot's coming back in, I believe, for China. I'm not too sure what I'm expecting to see here. Probably just 4 very high accuracy FCs, if I'm being honest, and it's gonna come down to just a couple of 100s in my prediction.
I think you might be onto something. Ironically enough, this is one of the lowest accuracy maps, or lowest OD maps at least in the pool, and with the patterns generally being very simple, also one of the easiest to hack if you can read 230 BPM. And as you can see right now, everyone is basically holding on to a double S with a minor exception with a Zinger 100.
Although this is 2 minutes 41 in length, so there is plenty of time just to slowly pick up 1 or 2 100s here and there and slowly build them up throughout the map. I believe SZH is on 2 100s now. And we have 3 SSs still ongoing.
We're halfway through the map, and that fact did not change. SZH found like 2 more 100s. That's all there is to say at the moment.
Oh, but a miss from SZH at the end of that stream. That could honestly seal it right here. There is a quarter of the map left to go, but with 1 100 total on the side of Taiwan, definitely gonna have to see some misses coming in.
We've already passed all the hard sections of the map pretty much, so I wouldn't expect this miss to happen anymore. Even if there was one to happen, there isn't much combo left, so I don't think China could capitalize on that.
Yeah, and it's just as we just come up to the end of the map now, it looks like nothing is going to be changing.
And an insane performance.
We have 2 double S scores, one from Smallwoo and one from Blasix Riots, and Monkey D. Luffy not far behind with a 1-100 play. SZH, technically, compared to these players, struggling a little bit more in the accuracy and finding that one really unfortunate miss. However, it's still an incredible play overall with a 1,030,000 score.
We're definitely only talking in a relative sense here when we say struggling.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that score from SNH could definitely beat plenty of players so far this weekend.
Taiwan once again not waiting it off for their pick. We're going straight to the speedy nomad, which might be a counter pick to the fact that China's banned the fast double time, clock strikes.
Oh, that's right. I didn't notice that. Yeah, so this speed map is 270 BPM at 3 minutes 40 seconds in length. So very stamina heavy. It is OD6 and the patterns themselves aren't terribly complicated. So if the players can keep up their stamina, they can set in a really, really good score.
Arguably not too unsimilar difficulty to Hyper Happy Love Story from last week, and we have scores to compare to because Taiwan got 1.98 million on that map last week and China got 1.8, which is over 100,000 points of difference. I'm not saying that will happen again, but it did happen last week.
Alright, and we are kicking this map off. Not too much to say during this intro part of the map. All players with a perfect score. It's going to be further on through the map that we'd start to see some mistakes coming in, probably. Alright, coming into the first Kiai. And both teams are still drawing by the looks of it.
What's the 100? For players asked, not getting one.
Yeah, everyone still holding on to that double S. Alright, I think we're gonna need to campaign to the map poolers to make sure the maps next weekend are a bit higher in OD. Alright, halfway through the map now. Everyone's still holding on to that double S.
No longer. SZH finally the first 100 in this map.
It is only one, however. Even though there is an incredibly slight lead in favor of Taiwan, there's absolutely nothing stopping China being able to take it back. I guess except Taiwan continuing on the perfect streak of 2 double S's. Oh, and Blastix Rights also dropped their double S.
And it's only Stu left with that double S, but
Oh, Cat lost it as well.
yeah, we are currently looking at a 3-100 difference between both two teams.
It's so close. Through the last Kia as well. Just one small mistake from the side of Taiwan could pass us back over to China and tie this up again. Still the end of the map to go.
No one's dropping any more 100s. And just so we remember, by the way, lower bracket match. Whoever loses this match is out of the tournament. no matter how hard that is to believe, looking at these scores.
It's absolutely insane. Double S from Stu, 100 from Cat, 100 from Plastics Rats, and only 4 100s from SZH. The lowest score in the lobby being at 998,912. It's almost unmatchable. Yeah, as you say, I actually forgot this was a loser's bracket match. The way these players and teams are performing really doesn't indicate that whatsoever.
Not at all, no. And as China, what do you do? Maybe I'll take back what I said earlier. Nomad 1 no longer sounds like a good option. No one's picking Nomad 5, by the way. I'm not sure if they feel... It's the first gimmick map we actually see in a knockout stage now.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just not sure how the other team performs on that map, considering their own scores, which we don't know about. But also, Taiwan did ban the other kind of gimmicky map, Astronomia.
Yeah, it's a very tough call to be able to make, and perhaps they're not super confident on it, but keeping it in the back for when things aren't looking too great and kind of need to take it back out as a last kind of minute. Oh, we need to try and get more points before we lose.
We're going into Elemental Creation, a map which, looking at MP scores, has proven to be quite a challenge for all the teams so far. With it being swing rhythm for 2/3 of the map and then being brutal 256 BPM patterns with 1/6 bursts at the end. I reckon we're not going to see another SS battle.
Oh, definitely not on this map. Yeah, the ending of the map is just so incredibly brutal. Not only does it go up to some 250 BPM, there's 1/6 patterns in there.
Yeah, the most brutal part probably being those 1/6 bursts, because they're not standalone, they're inside 1/4 patterns, and they're not the most simple patterns either.
Yeah, for sure. However, they are definitely possible, as we did see, I believe it was only a 3-100 play from Skull Kid earlier today. Let me see if I can get it up again. No, it was a 2-100. Glad I checked that.
Damn. I just saw that in the Discord with the match feed, and it only being an 8,000 score win. Which is ridiculous considering that 2-100 score.
Yeah, definitely. So this map still has the potential to... words. still has the potential for a really close battle.
China definitely wants that because they need a win so they can pick another map, basically. And you want to be able to do that simply so you can maybe pick something that's still more in your favor to maybe get to that tiebreaker potentially. Or 6-4 victory, reverse sweep from this point onwards.
Yeah, with Taiwan being only 1 point away from match point, it's a bit of a scary situation for China.
I feel like the map should have started. And we do see it in the board. Now, while we're waiting, there is another match ongoing right now. which we will switch to as soon as this one ends, if it ends soon enough, which is Chile vs Singapore, where both Nomad 2, Argent Symmetry, and Burning Sands, the gimmick map, are banned. And Chile took the first point on Tsubaki as a breakpoint against Singapore.
Alright, looks like we are underway for Nomad 4. Alright, with the nature of this section, ideally everyone will be full comboing it because they're going to need all of the combo score advantages they can get carrying into the final difficult part of the map. But it looks like China are out ahead at the moment thanks to accuracy. Only just though.
Yeah. Swing rhythm being something most players are not comfortable with, and it shows. But also there's some other tricky rhythm going on inside the swing rhythm, which makes it even harder.
Yeah, we have some funky snappings going on occasionally as well.
But we are about to enter the speed section. And then
China just in the lead at the moment, but we'll see how things change up. Oh, Taiwan did manage to take hold of the lead for a millisecond, but misses from Cat, passing it back over to China.
I think it's a win for Taiwan on their own, China on their own pick.
Really, really great pick there from China. A double FC, I didn't even notice that.
And
Stu.
Michael Stu's accuracy, but also SLH and Cat, like, shout out to all of them.
Yeah, really, really good like accuracies there as well.
It's just what misses that really gave China the lead, so they can potentially come back in this match, or at least have a third point in their bag, and secured another pick.
I'm really impressed to see two less than 10-100 plays on the board at once.
Now it's Taiwan's pick again, and this time it didn't happen just instantly. We actually have a few seconds of delay.
Yeah, they're really going to want to make sure that they pick well here and secure that match point for themselves and guarantee at least a tiebreaker. As you said earlier, everything is to play for, as this is the lower bracket match. Both of these teams really fighting to stay in the tournament.
Yep. And we have no more to. I don't remember seeing Hidden to a Hard Rock 1 in any match before. On that note. Not sure if Zauberkugel or the Tusker map were picked at any point.
Well, still early days in this weekend, so I'm sure we'll see them later on, hopefully.
I guess that's fair. But we might not even see them this match, even if we were to see China and Taiwan having to pick one more map We could just see Nomad 5 and Nomad 1.
Potentially, yeah.
I would love to see Nomad 5 though.
Nomad 5 is definitely my favorite map in this pool. Just, it's a gimmick map that's still very accessible, but still quite difficult. I just think it's mapped so well.
Yeah, and the song, a really new featured artist, Boom Kitty, also excellent. I kind of overlooked Boom Kitty, I'll be honest. And I'm more interested in the songs now.
I never actually realized that they were featured artists, so that's definitely piqued my interest.
It's only, I think, like 3 weeks ago that they were added. Not sure.
Yeah, now that you're saying, I'm pretty sure they're quite new, yeah. But it is really awesome getting more featured artists featured in the World Cups. It just ties everything together really nicely, I feel.
I'm always a big fan of having featured artists maps, especially if you're going to custom map something. Also, score watch for the other match. Singapore took a breakpoint, so they are 1-1 against Chile. Taking a breakpoint on Nomad 3, the speed map. Definitely hope we're going to see that match as well.
Alright, starting off the tech pick of this pool. This is another one of those maps that it kind of takes a wee while to get going properly. But despite that, we are seeing Taiwan taking an early lead thanks to accuracy drops on the side of China. So with this being such a short map, and already through the first Ki, Taiwan having this early lead is really working well in their favor. Potentially have to see a drop from either players on the Taiwan side for China to be able to take this back, but the scores are still very, very close. And there's that miss.
I want to say, there's still quite a few Evo bursts coming in. SZH trades that miss, so it's back on Taiwan's side. But only just.
Oh, but another miss from SZH is not good for China. Oh, but Stu missing! China are gonna steal this on the last notes!
That's a 500 score difference.
I was not expecting to see that. I kinda thought the map was mostly over.
We were wrong. Michael with that 5-100 full combo, the best 100 count and the only full combo in the lobby.
Michael very excited to get the PB there, as well as the best score in the lobby. So very, very well played.
A much needed breakpoint. Now it's China's pick. They can go 5-4 and at least force a tiebreaker, or potentially take this match home.
Yeah, we're tied up again. And China does have the favor here to secure a match point.
But they're faced with the tricky situation we just mentioned. It's Nomad 1. Do you want to risk another accuracy battle as China when you had Nomad 3 and Hardwork 2 go in Taiwan's favor? Are you feel comfortable on Gimmick or Slow Hidden?
Both of those styles of maps are not something you want to be playing with a lot of nerves, that's for sure. But as we as we pretty much have no maps left, only 4, they might have to go into them and just hope for the best.
There it is.
The No Mod 5 has been picked.
What an intense point to be in, and having to play the gimmick map. I'm very curious. Neither team wanted this to happen, I think.
Well, they shouldn't have left it open.
Gentleman's agreement failed.
Well, the important thing to remember with, well, any map in a tournament is that you don't need to get a great score, you need to get a better score than your opponent.
Very true.
Although, I don't believe any of these players are going to be, like, not so great scores. With the performance that they've shown off so far, I'm expecting pretty good things. We have Ukura Risona coming in for China, and we see Polomo come back for Taiwan.
At the very least, we can expect both teams to have practiced the map, because they didn't ban it. That's generally how the logic goes. Especially if you ban 3 mod 3, that gives you more time to practice Burning Sands.
Yeah, and seeing Okura Risona in here, they are very, very good at gimmicks usually, as well as very slow hidden. Although, both players on the side of China picking up quite a lot of 100s there for the intro. But with such a long map, and plenty more gimmicks on the way, they possibly will make too much of a difference. Alright, getting into, the patterns look like they're all in 1-4, but they're not. And everyone hitting them.
Of accuracy is very much on Taiwan's side right now, with Cat holding that double S through the section.
Yeah, we have Polomo still in the high 99s. But China are recovering really well from their trip-ups at the beginning of the map. And Okura Risona picks up quite a few misses, just as I say that. Alright, getting into the overlapping notes and fast finishers. Cat still holding on to the double S. Oh my days.
Not anymore.
Alright, I've cursed twice this map so far. Maybe I should stop speaking.
Your curses are definitely more powerful than mine. The slow V section. Everyone holding on. See? Everyone holding on.
Yeah, we still have the two full combos. Polomo and Michael. over finding another drop. But with the score so in favor of Taiwan, we're gonna need to see the drops coming from their side.
And we need to see multiple of them. That's one. But the accuracy is just so strong.
Still with that full combo.
You were saying?
I'm done.
There's quite a few misses happening to Taiwan side at the end here, but it's not enough. Michael, despite being the only full combo, couldn't get this map in China's favor.
A really great full combo from Michael, though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not even the highest score in the lobby, because those misses happened very near the end, and they just had a much better 100 count. Like, Cat with 3 100s.
Yeah,
Sure.
3 100s is absolutely insane on this map.
No, it's Taiwan's pick. It's Taiwan's match point. They can avoid the tiebreaker if they pick wisely. Now I think we're going to see no more one.
Potentially. I don't think Taiwan are going to want to pick Hidden 2, so it comes down to No Mod 1 or Hard Rock 1, and they've opted for the Hard Rock.
But if it hasn't been seen so far this weekend, it has been now. The tech / slider velocity hard rock, even though it's mostly on the tech side. While we're getting ready, the scoreboard for Chile Singapore continues. Chile took 2 more points on double time 2 clock strikes and no mod 1 gas, so they're leading the match 3-1 against Singapore.
Alright, this is coming down to a very tough situation here. China need to win this next map in order to take this to tiebreaker. But if Taiwan win this map, then they win this match and continue advancing through the losers bracket.
Our potential final player swaps.
Yep, we have Monkey D. Luffy and Small Wu for Taiwan, and SZH and Blastix Riots for China. Accuracy already catching out quite a few players, but Taiwan taking the early lead. With a miss from Monkey D. Luffy, China have the opportunity to take this back in their favor. But their accuracy's just not allowing them to take it.
They need to hold strong, but it's important to know this map is OD 9.8, so it's really high.
Alright, as we get into the higher SV section, still barely any change. Everyone holding strong and consistent. Oh, but a miss from Smallwoo, that's huge for China.
And now China just needs to hold on. heck accuracy. As long as we have a combo, I think we got this.
I'm too afraid to say anything after the last map.
Monkey finds another miss, and that's a huge hit for China now. And we are going to see the tiebreaker.
They've managed to do it.
First tiebreaker of the weekend.
Hooray.
Fourth match.
Taking a quick look at the pick'ems now that we are at tiebreaker, we have a 92.6% vote in favor of Taiwan winning. So I don't think too many people would have expected the match to get to a tiebreaker. Or everyone just predicted tiebreaker and felt Taiwan was going to win it. Don't know.
I definitely did not vote tiebreaker. I got 6-3 on my pick'em, so that's definitely not happening.
Yeah, we're going for She Runs by the Venetian Snares.
Nearly 5 minutes of just brutal 1/4 patterns. With some typical breakcore 1/6 mixed in. Are we going to see mods?
I was just about to ask the same question. I feel like it's a very risky thing to do. But we do have some amazing players in here.
We've got some players here from the top 1, top 2 Taiwan era. Just to throw that out there.
Yeah, some of the members from the Taiwan team that has gotten second place in the World Cup many times over. But I don't want to call it so soon.
Singapore took a second point. Their match is 3-2. So it's safe to say we're going to see that match once the tiebreaker has concluded. But until then, we have an amazing tiebreaker ahead of us.
Well, sit back and enjoy it because it is almost 6 minutes long. 7.4 stars at 224 BPM.
They have skipped the intro. And we have a mod.
Alright, and the players that we're having for this lineup are Monkey D. Luffy and Stu for Taiwan, and Blastix Riot and Michael for China.
Blastix Riot with that hard rock.
Oh, wow, okay. A very, very bold choice for the tiebreaker. But it may pay off.
Finding multiple early misses though.
Yeah, her nerves won't be helping whatsoever.
I do wonder if the thought process was something along the lines of Taiwan's accuracy on these past few maps has been ridiculous. We have to pick a mod.
Yeah, potentially. Try to create a mod advantage for themselves. So far it's not going terribly well. Taiwan does have a decent lead, but with Monkey D. Luffy picking up a miss, it is going to allow China to try kind of get back and close that score gap a bit.
But Blastics found more misses in that end of the KI section.
Yeah, we now have a score lead of around 30,000 points in favor of Taiwan. But we're only roughly a third of the way through the map. A lot can change.
I would not want to play this map with only 9.8, and that's the case for Blastics with that Hard Rock. Finding another miss on that burst.
They are still doing very, very well though. Some more misses from the side of Taiwan. But I think if China are going to want to have a chance of taking this lead back in their favor, we're really going to need to see some misses from Stu.
Monkey finding quite a few drops there. Michael now trading one of them. It's only Stu holding on to that full combo with a ridiculous accuracy as we have come to get used to once again.
Blastics right, it's up above 400 combo again. But another miss from Michael. And with being 2/3 of the way through the map now, honestly 3/4 now, Taiwan still have a lead of around 35,000 points.
It's definitely requiring multiple errors on Taiwan's side for that to switch over, but now it will require more because Michael found another drop.
Oh, but there's that drop from Stu. But it might just be a bit too late. I think they've gotten up enough of a score lead, but we're going to need to see even more drops for China to be able to take this. Monkey D. Luffy building up a really, really great combo, along with Blastics, right, who just dropped it.
Now you only fought. And here we are. Quite a significant point difference and a win for the higher seeded team, Taiwan. Taking it home with Stu getting 5 100s and a single miss.
So, a massive congratulations to Taiwan for coming through and winning on that really exciting tiebreaker. But unfortunately, this does mean saying goodbye to China. Despite their absolutely incredible performance throughout this entire match, taking the 6th seeded team to tiebreaker as the 17th seeded team. It definitely feels way too early.
Yeah, and we're about to see the team that knocked them down to the losers bracket, which is Chile, facing Singapore. But just a quick bracket overview, Taiwan is going to face the winner between France and Switzerland tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, but for now we're going to switch to Chile versus Singapore, with a slight commentator swap.
Yes, I will be staying, and Enwolf will be leaving me, and Ethan will be joining me. So, do you have any last words? That was awful wording, I'm sorry.
I'll be back later. I'm very excited to watch this match. And I hope to see more amazing matches throughout this weekend. And we've had a decent start. We've had a great start, actually. Welcome in, Ethan. See you later, everyone.
Goodbye. Okay, so we are now swapping over to the Chile-Singapore match. It is currently 4 points to Chile, 2 points to Singapore. And I am now joined by Ethan. Do you want to say hello?
Hello everyone, and yeah, we're seeing Chile versus Singapore in the losers bracket. Looks like Fremont 3 just got picked. And I think a lot of people's pick'ems are favoring Chile in this matchup.
Let's have a quick look, wherever they are. Yes, 84.9% in favor of Chile.
Yeah, that is huge pick'ems difference.
Although, based on the last match, we saw something even more in favor for Taiwan, and that ended up being a tiebreaker.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was watching that before this match, and I'm like, no way, this actually goes to tiebreaker.
Yeah, this year has just been full of so many surprises when it comes to that.
Yeah, I think it's just a mix of like brackets or round of 32 being a thing instead of group stage, and just a lot of like teams have just gotten better this year, I feel like.
Yeah, it's become very, very competitive, which makes it very, very exciting.
Yeah, there's been a huge rise of a lot of tournament players for this game mode, and it's been really cool to see. But yeah, on to Fremont 3, the anti-mod pick, and it looks like we're going to be seeing a mod advantage for Chile, as Ulq is on Hidden Hard Rock and everyone else is just single modding it.
Okay, so Chile with the mod advantage then.
I don't know if that was client, but Alamo got a miss on like the first like 2 notes. But also, both players on Singapore and some hundreds early on as well.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Yeah, rough start for Singapore by the looks of it.
Yeah, that mod advantage as well is not going to help things with the score difference early on.
Although, with how crazy this map is, with all the doubles, we could potentially see it switch back over to Singapore.
Oh yeah, there's a oh my gosh, Ulq with a miss. That's gonna make things a lot closer. But yeah, the ending of this map, if I recall correctly, is pretty large. Oh my gosh, 2 misses from Singapore. Everyone's dropping on this double section. Yeah, the ending of this map has a pretty crazy SD. Ulq picking up a miss. That could be big for Singapore if they can keep their combos into the next section.
Yeah, things are pretty close. Around 50,000 points between the teams.
Ulq with another miss. That's gonna flip things over. Things are starting to get a little bit spicy now, but Alamo is going to trade that miss, and now things are flipping back over to Chile's side. But it's barely on their side.
There's still a bit of map left to go.
There's a little bit of map left. Oh my gosh, is there enough map?
Oh shit! Are you ready?
Oh gosh.
Machine gun.
On the last stream, Alamo, keep trading misses. It's on the side of Singapore by so much. Oh my gosh, I think Singapore just took it the last second.
I'll keep picking up so many misses on that stream.
Oh my gosh, Singapore just taking it the last second. Quite a sizable score lead at the very end because of that no lock from Ulq on the last stream. Yeah, I remember that last stream is absolutely brutal.
We have 41 100s from Bobpree and 42 100s from both Ulq and Necromancy. Just those misses making all the difference at the end.
Yeah, all those misses at the end just ended up piling up. Quite unfortunate for Chile, but that's great for Singapore.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like this is the 3rd match that I've seen now this weekend, and it seems to be quite a common trend where one team picks more mods than the other, and actually suffers because of it.
Let's
Just
go.
a classic case of overmodding, but it seems to be really common on this pool. So perhaps teams with matches in the near future potentially keep that in mind.
Yeah, I think the pool's starting to get to a point where if you're gonna hit and hard rock a map, you either have to really practice it or you're just gonna have to be like a god. Because the pool difficulty is getting quite crazy with some of these maps. And so free mod is getting a bit more risky if you start having a lot of mods in your team. And we're gonna start seeing probably a lot of the lower seeded teams with just one mod. But yeah, going on to the next map, it's gonna be HR1 picked by Chile. Chile can secure this point, they can get themselves over to match point. That'll be quite important for them. They'll give them some breathing room in this match, because if Singapore ends up getting the break point on this, could start making things very close.
Yeah, 4 apiece is a bit of a terrifying situation to be in. Chile are really going to want to be able to take this and guarantee the match point.
Another map that's a little bit shorter at 2 minutes and 21 seconds, although it's a little bit longer than the last one. Everyone instantly dropping their SS, and Necromancy is going to be dropping the most amount of 100s in the beginning, allowing Singapore to take a bit of an early lead, but only by a few 100s.
There's still plenty of opportunities to pick up way more 100s though. This map has quite a few kind of technical sections, as well as some 1-3 later on.
Yeah, there's just so many places you can just drop back randomly on this map. And UlQ picking up the first miss of the map.
So far, this is looking pretty good for Singapore.
Yeah, having a slight accuracy lead, and now the combo lead. About to get into the speed up, though. That could start changing things.
These Kiai sections looking like they're no problem for any of the players.
Yeah, no one's really dropping. Everyone's kind of just maintaining their accuracy and stuff, and UlQ's now recovered their combo up to 400.
Yeah, Singapore continuing to hold strong.
Oh, but
Oh,
just
double
as
miss.
that... Oh, man. That's gonna make things really close, actually, because UlQ has now recovered their combo fully, and they're at the max combo multiplier, so now things are starting to get kind of close. Things might actually... Okay, they're starting to flip
Switched
over.
It's still so close though.
It's really close. Boffery with another miss. Singapore need Chile to start missing soon. But another miss to Boffery at the end.
Doesn't look like that's going to be happening. Well, there was an UlQ miss, but just a bit too late.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for Singapore. It looks like they could have had a chance at a breakpoint right there. Necromancy and Alamomo both with full combos, and Alamomo and UlQ actually tying accuracy. It's just Alamomo ended up getting the full combo. And Boffery was looking like they were struggling a little bit on accuracy towards the end of the map at 96%. But they were able to hold up their combo for a bit.
Alright, so this puts Chile at match point, meaning that they either win the next map or the next two maps and take the victory for themselves, or Singapore win the next two maps and we have another tiebreaker.
2 tiebreakers in a row would be very nice to see. I'd love to see that.
But the board is looking pretty depleted for picks. We have Nomad 4, Hidden 2, Hard Rock 2, and Double Time 1 open.
Also, fun fact, this would be the second tiebreaker in the losers bracket for Singapore if they do take this to tiebreaker, which would just be very funny.
You know, I was gonna say, during Singapore's reign as an underdog team last year, that it was us two casting for all of those matches,
Yeah,
including the first ever round of 16 tiebreaker. So perhaps that we've both ended up being summoned here once again, here to support Singapore and help them win this match.
Yes, we give them the energy. I can't, that's so funny. My first match commentating TWC ever was the first round of 16 tiebreaker. Like, what the heck? Imagine that being the first match you do for a World Cup.
Yeah, making history.
Hidden 2 is going to be the next pick, and it's going to be Singapore's last pick of the match.
To my knowledge, this is the first time this map has been picked this weekend.
Everyone's been seemingly kind of just avoiding it.
Yeah, it's not really been getting too much ban attention, but it's not been getting the pick attention either.
I think people are just kind of scared of this pick, which is quite understandable. There's a lot of tricky stuff.
Yeah, it's like 154 BPM, and it's got some like 1/6 patterning in there and that. But the map itself isn't like terribly complicated. It's decently accessible for a slow hidden pick of this stage, so it's nice to finally see it in the spotlight.
Element's going to be coming in for Singapore. And Chile is going to be keeping their same roster for now. Necromancy picking up a really early miss.
Not sure if that was Cloud or real.
Oh, those misses are very real. Oh my goodness. Necromancy is struggling a lot on these patterns early on. And the accuracy as well. Element's trading some of these misses though. Despite Necromancy picking up a lot of misses, it's still pretty competitive. Ulky is the only one kind of holding on with pretty solid accuracy at 99%. Ulky is definitely keeping things close.
Yeah, still in that full combo at least. Struggling a lot more with the accuracy though, as you said.
Oh my, Element picking up some misses. Necromancy trading some of them. Chile holding a lead off of just Ulq just carrying this pick. Although, just I say that, it flips right back over to Singapore. This is a very intense pick. Everyone's seemingly struggling except for Ulq. Alamomo still holding on to that full combo, but the accuracy. And Necromancy picking up some more misses.
Yeah, Element recovering pretty well from the earlier misses. Necromancy still struggling a lot.
Oh no, losing the full combo.
Yeah, that's going to be really bad for Singapore. But Chile have got to be able to take the lead back in their favor. And the scores are just so close.
I know, it's just everyone's missing a Ulq right now. Oh my gosh, it's so close. It flips back over to Chile's side. We're getting towards the end of the map. I think Ulq might carry Chile to victory. Although Necromancy's picking up some more misses. Necromancy, oh my gosh. Please hold on. Oh no. And at the last moment, Chile takes it! What?
Oh my god.
The miss from Alamo at the very end allowed Chile to barely take the point by 595 points. Oh my gosh. Look at the score difference from Ulq and the rest of the lobby.
1,032,000. compared to 801, 818, and 589k.
If Ulq got like one extra 100, it would have gone over to Singapore's side. Ulq had to get a 99% FC. That is an insane score. That is a well-deserved victory from Chile. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very, very well fought for. But once again, that means we're saying goodbye to another team. Already.
Oh man, that is unfortunate for Singapore that they were not able to play another tiebreaker.
But there is always next year.
Yeah, there is always next year, and congrats to Chile for taking the match in such an insane fashion on the last map that we just witnessed. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so Chile will be advancing on through the losers bracket and will be facing the winner of Canada versus Argentina.
Canada is a very scary potential opponent, and Argentina as well.
Personally, my money is on Canada.
Yeah, I think.
But I'm not passing it up completely that Argentina are gonna create a wonderful show for us and really fight to keep going.
Yeah, you never really know. And it looks like the next match will be France versus Switzerland, which will be in about 2-ish hours, from the looks of it. And that'll be another losers bracket match. And the winner of that will face Taiwan, which we just saw a little bit ago. About like an hour-ish ago.
It's a scary prospect.
Yeah, Taiwan put up a very hard fight to stay in the bracket.
But yeah, with that, us casters will be signing off for a bit and return for this upcoming France versus Switzerland match. So make sure to come back then. And in the meantime, you can purchase some lovely banners for your profile to show your support for your favorite teams for only $2.50 US on the Osu store.
Yeah, and it also, the funds go to like the prize pool and just helping out the tournament and stuff, so it's very nice if you guys want to support the tournament. That is one of the best ways you can do that.
Give us all your money. All of it.
No.
Spare no change.
But yeah, that will be it. We'll see you guys in about 2-ish hours for France versus Switzerland. Definitely stay tuned for that.